Okay, hi, we're back again, Serval. Um, my last video, I was showing you guys this. I had an idea. I was going to make this tube a negative, if you watch my last video, to see if I can get production in between these, the center tube, and the outside positive, plus the negative in between the two tubes. It didn't work. I ended up getting production just in between the center tube and the outer tubes. I did not get any between the negative and positive tubes that are inside each other. So I ended up turning this into a neutral. I took the little bridge that I had here off, and then, well, I hooked a negative wire to it for now. But again, it didn't work. So I wouldn't recommend that if you guys are doing a tube style. So that's that. Back to my big one. I told you guys we were going to put it in a cabinet. You can stick that here and show it. This is it. We got our cabinet. We're in the middle of putting it all together. Go here. So we have the tube, the cell. John, what are you doing? Get the flashlight. Our lighting's really bad. I apologize. One guy said something about the sound. I don't know if it's a camcorder. I'm not sure what's going on. So my little cameraman here is going to shine a light on it for me. Hopefully you guys can see it. So this is my big tube, high production. We put a gauge on here so we can monitor if we're building pressure. But the one that I showed you guys, it was made out of a water filter. We installed it in my brother's car, and it's running right now. So he just filled up with diesel fuel. It's a diesel Jetta. He's getting about 40 miles to the gallon. We're going to see what it does. I'm hoping that he's going to get about 70 to 80. That's the goal. So we'll know in about a week or two to see what he's getting for gas mileage. I'll have an update on that. That's just the style that I showed you earlier. What I did in here is I took, I hope you guys can see this. I know it's dark, but we're doing the best we can. And hopefully the sound's okay. I have no control over the camera. I bought this. It's a filter for a house. And we took the filter out and I ran a tube through here, tapped it, ran a tube down so it bubbles, plugged this end of it. This valve is opened. And then we're coming out. Now, a lot of guys say that this stuff works really well on vacuum. So I'm going to do an experiment. I bought a little air compressor, 12-volt air compressor. I'm going to try sucking it out. The system's all sealed, so it can't leak. And I'm going to see what I get for production. If I get better production running it under vacuum versus just letting it bubble off of the production of the generator. So that's going to be an experiment we're doing. We still have to do all the electrical components. We have a lot of them done that are under the paper towel. I don't really want to show you guys that part, but I'll give you a hint. You know, I'm doing it just like Stan Myers did. I hope. But anyway, that's the video we have, and hopefully next time we'll be able to show this thing running. It probably won't be all together. It's going to take me quite a while to get it together. I'm going to put all the bells and whistles on it. We're going to actually put a tank in it with sensors and a pump and a solenoid, so we can maintain a water level in the cell. It'll automatically feed it, so it never runs dry. It'll be a reserve tank. And we're going to put all kinds of gauges on it. I'm going to measure the temperature, so I can measure the temperature in the cell and all kinds of different things, which you'll see in the future videos. But right now, this is where we're at, and hopefully we'll get it going. See you next time.